who's coming. They know. They know I'm going to be doing something, and they want to come over here and see what I'm doing. They want to eat my plants. My little plant eaters. Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the homestead. It is a beautiful morning, like really beautiful. There is not a cloud in the sky, clear blue skies, and I just want to be outside. So we have a fun project to do. All right, friends, so we went to our extension office today and we picked up all of our raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, onions, and asparagus. And I want to show you how they look, and then we're going to transplant them into little pots for now, and then probably in a couple weeks when we find an exact spot where we want to put them, we'll go ahead and transfer those outside into the garden by the picnic area or in the orchard. We're just going to see where we want to have them before we go ahead and transplant them. So I'm going to put them in little pots. I've got pots that I have saved from old plants, and then there was a bunch of pots left here from the previous owner. I went ahead and marked them already with what variety we're putting in here so I know what they are, and then we're going to put them outside to get some sunshine, get some water, and to start acclimating to the weather here, and then in a couple weeks we'll transplant them to their permanent spots. So let me show you the first ones that we have, and these are blackberries, and they come already in their little cell blocks. They've got some good leaves already started on them. They're nice and moist, and the roots seem really healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and start transplanting these into our pots, and then we'll move on to the next variety that we picked up. All right, there we go. So that's 5 of our blackberry bushes. So I'm going to put these to the side, and then we're going to go to the next variety that we picked up today. All right, friends, so the next thing that we picked up were these jewel black raspberries, and these also look really good. They've got some good leaves starting on them. The soil is nice and moist, and you can see the roots are really good as well. So I'm super excited about these. We picked up 3 of these, and I've got little containers that I'm going to go ahead and put these in as well, and we're going to set them to the side and go to the next variety. All right, friends, so the next thing we picked up were our blueberries, and I love blueberries. So we got 2 different varieties of blueberries, and those are 3 of the Duke blueberries, and these look really good. They've got little sprouts starting on them. So we got 3 of the Duke, and then we got 3 Chandler blueberries, and they look very healthy. So we're going to go ahead and put these in pots as well. I've got some bigger pots that we're going to put these ones in and set them outside, get some water, get some sunshine, and then when we find their permanent spot, we'll go ahead and transplant them over there. All right, friends, so the next thing that we got at the extension office is our strawberries. So we got 2 different varieties of strawberries. We got the Early Glow strawberries and the All-Star strawberries. And we got 2 bundles of each. Each bundle has a total of 25 bare roots in it. So here are one of them. So we've got 100 bare root strawberries to put in the garden over by the garlic and the onion. That whole bed is going to be dedicated to our asparagus, our strawberries, onions, the garlic. That's going to be a permanent garden, and that's going to come back every year. So those are going to stay over there. So I already know where these are going to go. But we also got our results of our soil test for our 2 gardens, and we do need to do some amending in both of the big garden and the small garden. So before I can plant these, I need to go amend the soil, and then we can get these planted in there. So for now, I'm going to keep them in a cool spot, which is our refrigerator. I'm going to probably end up soaking these roots in a little bit just to give them some water, make sure they're staying healthy, and then we're going to get them into the garden very soon. I just need to go to the store, get the amendment, put it in, and then we're going to go ahead and plant these. We also got a bundle of candy onions. So these are them. And there are 60 in a bundle. So I've got 60 onions right here. And I'm going to go put these where our other onions are, because I've got some more room that I can still put these. So I just need to go over there and get all cleaned up, and then we're going to be putting these in probably today or tomorrow. And lastly, this is what my husband has been waiting for. He loves these things. We tried to do this in California and they didn't succeed. I think it was just way too hot there and we weren't watering enough, so they didn't do well. We've got Asparagus Crowns. We went ahead and got 25 of these. So these are also going to go over there with the strawberries and the onions and the garlic. We will put the asparagus over there with them. These look really good. So I just need to research real quick on what I need to do. I know I have to soak these for at least 30 minutes before we plant them. So these will also go into the ground once we amend the soil in that section where the strawberries are going to go as well. So these are going to go in the refrigerator for a couple more days so that they can stay fresh and not dry out, and then we'll go ahead and plant them in a couple days. All right, friends, so I need to get our raspberries and our blueberries and our blackberries outside watered, but first I've got an issue where I'm going to be putting them. Our chickens, our small chickens, and our puppies love to dig up this area, and they're constantly in there, so I need to put a little fence around it so that way they can't go in there and attack my plants and dig them up or destroy them in any way, shape, or form. So let's go to the barn, pick up some items, and then we're going to come back and fix this area, and then we will put them out there so that they can have a nice new home until they have their permanent home. Got this. Let's head on back over there and finish up this little project.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got it? Our lines crossed. We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We forgot